This is a monumental tragedy at so many levels. The government, just a week old, a 5-term MLA from the Maharashtra Assembly, Gopinath Munde, is reportedly supposed to have even been not very keen on a cabinet post. He wanted to stay in his beloved Maharashtra. He was a person who was tipped possibly as the BJP's chief ministerial candidate in the upcoming election in Maharashtra at the political level, but most of all at the personal level, for his family, for his relatives, for his supporters, his colleagues and his friends. This is an enormous tragedy for a man who rose from humble origins, very much like the Prime Minister himself. Gopinath Munde has received a tribute on Twitter from Prime Minister Modi. Goes without saying that there will be tributes in person later in the day as well as tomorrow. Remember, like we've been reporting to you, Gopinath Munde's mortal remains will be taken to the BJP office, after which a special aircraft will fly his mortal remains to Latur in Maharashtra's Marathwada region for his cremation. Aditi is with us still live from right outside the AIIMS Trauma Center. Very heartbreaking images coming in from Mumbai. They're on our screen right now, Aditi, of Gopinath Munde's inconsolable family. This is such a huge tragedy at so many levels, Aditi.
Absolutely. In fact, nobody had gauged that his accident will prove to be fatal. And as the doctors also said, Shri, that we just heard 2 minutes back, that he had no superficial injuries, he had no external injuries. And in fact, even when we spoke to us, BJP sources and people close to Gopinath Munde early in the morning at around 7 a.m., even we heard that he is fine, he is okay, because nobody could see any major injuries on his body. However, there was internal bleeding. He had major, some severe concussion on his chest and his head. In fact, he was a diabetic patient, and as the doctors said that at around 7:20 a.m., the doctors treating Rural Development Minister Gopinath Munde declared him dead. In fact, now in the next half an hour, the post-mortem will begin on Gopinath Munde, after which we will get a clarity as to what was the exact cause of Gopinath Munde's death, whether it was a cardiac arrest that he suffered during the treatment, or whether it was the internal bleeding that actually led to his death. But definitely it is a major loss for the Bharatiya Janata Party and for the entire country. We have had various BJP leaders coming to AIIMS Trauma Center to have a look at him and to meet people who are close to Munde. We had Nitin Gadkari, Dr. Harshvardhan, Prakash Javadekar, Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, who have arrived here. Within minutes from now, Shri, we are expecting Gopinath Munde's family also to reach the AIIMS Trauma Center. By around 11:30 a.m., we are expecting the post-mortem report also to come out, after which finally Gopinath Munde's body will be taken from the AIIMS Trauma Center and shifted to the BJP headquarters at 11 Ashoka Road, where all the senior BJP leaders, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, will be coming to pay the last homage to Gopinath Munde. Shiv.
Well, Aditi, we were learning earlier this morning that Gopinath Munde was in fact on his way to the airport to travel to his constituency in Maharashtra, where he was supposed to be addressing a victory rally. And now we're learning that tomorrow, in fact, Gopinath Munde's body will be taken to his hometown in Marathwada for his last ride. So what a monumental tragedy this really is, Aditi, at this point in time.
Okay, Aditi, just stay with me for a moment. We've got Prime Minister Narendra Modi's tweets. Let's just put those on our screen right now to tell you what the Prime Minister has tweeted. Extremely saddened by the demise of my friend and colleague Gopinath Munde. The Prime Minister has tweeted this from his personal account. Extremely saddened by the demise of my friend and colleague Gopinath Munde. He has also tweeted, Gopinath Munde was a true mass leader hailing from backward sections of society. He rose to great heights and tirelessly served the people. My tributes to a dynamic leader whose premature demise leaves a void very hard to fill. My condolences at this extremely sad time for the family of Gopinath Munde. BJP leader Nalin Kohli is with us on the phone line. Mr. Nalin, first of all, our condolences on this very tragic loss for Gopinath Munde's family, his friends, his colleagues, for the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Indeed, and it's so sudden and unexpected. A man of great potential, a man of immense energy, and a man who was raring to go, because given his love and affection and work that he had done in the rural development sector as a farmer leader,
Yes.
those aspirations and that hard work that he was planning to put in has come to a sudden and an unexpected end. So it's a very, very sad day, and I guess naturally it affects his family members the most, his supporters,
Yes.
those who are looking forward to greet him and welcome him today.
Nalin,
Thank you for your
Nalin,
condolences, but we
Prime
all
Minister
are
Modi
supportive.
has tweeted it right. He said that this is a void that's going to be extremely hard to fill.
Yes, and the reason for that is evident. Mr. Gopinath Munde was one of the tallest leaders we had, someone who had been committed to farmers' issues, to working towards the rural development areas in rural development.
Yes.
His heart was always in rural India, and he was an extremely experienced and capable person who had served the party in many, many responsibilities and therefore the country. And for it to come to a sudden and very unexpected end, even before, while he was just listing out the priorities and the tasks ahead of him, is very unfortunate, sad. And I guess there are no words to fill in the void that we are going to feel with his loss today.
It's a terrible loss. Once again, our condolences to the entire the BJP's workers, the supporters of Gopinath Munde, but especially and above all to his family, his relatives and his friends. What a tragic day this is for the. Ram Madhav, spokesperson for the RSS, is also on the phone line with us. Mr. Ram Madhav, Gopinath Munde had been associated with the RSS, considered a tall leader, very humble origins. Huge loss today.
Yes, of course, it's a very, very shocking news. It's a great loss to all of us, to the party, of course, but I think to the national politics also it's a great loss. And Gopinath ji single-handedly led the party to great victory in Maharashtra. And as you rightly said, coming from a very humble background, he
Yes.
grew up in ranks through hard work. And we are really saddened and shocked by this unexpected, untimely and shocking incident.
And there was so much ahead, Mr. Ram Madhav. That's the tragic irony of this loss. There was so much ahead. There were Maharashtra elections lined up this year. Gopinath Munde was going to be one of the central players in what happened in Maharashtra. In that sense, it's such a terrible, whether or not it's a terrible blow will be known, but this is such a sad and ironic loss in that view.
Election or no election, see, he was expected to deliver great service to the nation as union minister, and also he had lots of things to do as a great future ahead of him.
Yes.
Such a crucial moment in his life to leave this world is really tragic. And our homage to him, and of course we are all with the family at this hour of crisis.
Ram Madhav of the RSS, thanks very much for speaking to us here on Headlines today. Let's just play out for you the first official soundbite from the doctors at the AIIMS Trauma Center. Okay, we'll get to that in just a bit. We're getting more voices from the Sangh Parivar as well as the Bharatiya Janata Party. Shaina NC, spokesperson for the BJP, is also with us. Shaina, condolences. You've been a leader in Maharashtra. You've had many associations with Gopinath Munde, spent a lot of time with him, worked closely with him. Tell us about what's going through your mind, your sentiments on this absolutely tragic day for Mr. Munde's family and for the BJP, Shaina.
My heart goes out to Mr. Munde's amazing daughters, Pankaja, who is a personal friend of mine, and absolutely shocked because on Sunday evening, I remember Mr. Munde, Pankaja, myself were sitting at his house and having a long, extended political conversation on the Maharashtra Assembly elections, and he was telling us how he's so keen to come back to the home state of Maharashtra. And today one hears this news. It's absolutely shocking, and it shows you that destiny is only in God's hands.
Absolutely, Shaina. Very unfortunate news coming in there. We're also learning that Mr. Munde's body will in fact be taken to his hometown in Marathwada tomorrow for the last rites.
Yes, I'm sure the entire party will be there. But at this juncture, the only question that comes to mind is God give the family the strength to cope.